And it is the teammate of Moses Murrieta, as I mentioned earlier. Handsome Mario Navarro set to battle against the Maori kid, J.J. Wilson. 22-year-old against 36-year-old. Everything else is almost, John, virtually identical. No, kind of. Other than that, you know, big age gap. Here's Michael C.
Bellator MMA live on DAZN continues now in the featherweight division set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the blue corner at 5'11", weighing in 146 pounds even. His professional record 4-5 from Orange, California, Mario Handsome Navarro. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 146 pounds. As a professional, he's undefeated, 4 wins, no losses. From Auckland, New Zealand, he fights out of San Diego, California, the Maori kid, J.J. Wilson. In charge, your referee, Mylan Ayers.
Mylan Ayers, our referee for this featherweight fight between J.J. Wilson and Mario Navarro.
Here we go, round one, Mario.
You get a live look at our view of the Bellator cage. And here we go. Red gloves for J.J. Wilson, blue gloves for Mario Navarro. Wilson 3-0 inside the Bellator cage. Brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Trained at American Top Team New Zealand. Now training at Alliance Jiu-Jitsu in San Diego.
He is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His opponent is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But when we talk about the ability in an MMA fight to utilize that Jiu-Jitsu, JJ has proven that he is incredibly good on the ground. His 3 wins, Josh, have all come by rear naked choke.
Yeah, Mario's got good power in his hands. He mixes up his combinations very well, but this is exactly what I talked about last fight. Notice how JJ's pressing to the fence, trying to put some blood into those muscles, take some steam off of the punches, slow him down in the stand-up position. This is a great job of him, and potentially trying to get this fight to the ground while they're still dry, be able to get the submission.
All 3 of those rear naked choke wins have come inside the Bellator cage. Wilson looking to take this fight to the ground. He said he wants the 145-pound division to know that he has the best jiu-jitsu amongst the featherweights and that they should fear it. I'm sure Patricio, Manuel, Daniel, and some other guys, John, would like to face off against his jiu-jitsu, but for now we will give JJ his props as he looks to remain unbeaten here tonight.
Well, what we just saw, a beautiful inside trip to get the fight to the ground, but there was a lot of nice knee strikes. But there was a missed knee strike that did hit Mario in the groin. And it was all based upon movement. It wasn't intentional, but the referee missed that. And I think you saw Mario, instead of just fighting through it in his mind, tried to look towards the referee. You have got to protect yourself at all times. And don't let those things affect you. Don't stop.
Back of the head.
I speak from experience. Refs sometimes don't see things.
Yes, you do. But anytime I could cheat against you, it was a welcome opportunity.
Trying to work from inside the guard of his opponent.
Mario doing a very good job. You're seeing he's trying to change the angle, trying to off-center JJ. He's not going to have an easy time doing that. Grabbing the fence with his toes real quick, trying to get a little bit of an advantage. JJ is too good at understanding that base and balance and where he needs to be.
Navarro back inside for battle for the first time in 2 years and 8 months. His last fight down the road in Anaheim against Shinzo Machida at Bellator 160. That referee was that Big John guy. Good ground and pound here. Looking for the finish right here, right now. Can he get it?
Gotta be careful about blowing himself out right there. Nothing was really landing. It was covered up very well, Mario was. And so I think that in a situation like that where you know you're not landing clean, pop back down into the guard, maybe start putting the knee in the middle to try to pass guard and get past to a better position. Last thing you want to do with a minute 30 left in the first round, or in the first round at all, is blow your arms up by throwing punches that have no effect.
Fight IQ. Know when it's not there.
Yeah, know when it's
not there.
To me, that's experience right there. That's a young, eager fighter out there to show and prove that he can get after it. I like that. I'd love to see that.
And there's no doubt right now, and there's one thing that's going in his mind. JJ knows the background of Mario. He knows that he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He knows, I'm going to go out and I'm going to beat you and prove that I am a higher level Jiu-Jitsu stylist than you. But this isn't Jiu-Jitsu, and that's why you're striking him. So don't go crazy. Be smart.
Quick pace again. 40 seconds on the clock here.
He's got that forearm trapped underneath Mario's body, which is nice. So he's able to strike with the right hand, which is very nice.
That's where you're seeing Mario having to bring that other hand over and across, trying to protect himself.
Chest down, nice work. Look for him to maybe start trying to set up that guillotine or step over.
He was nice and tight and heavy, and then decided, I don't like the positioning, and got himself up.
Looked like he tried to step to the back and missed it.
Neck is free. 10 seconds on the clock. Aggressive first 5 minutes from the Maori kid.
Don't reflect on anything, but hey, great job getting him to the cage and taking him down. Same strategy applies here. Once he gets to the ground,
and try to posture up more too, you know what I mean? Like, don't stick to...
This was the takedown. Watch him trip that leg out. Nice takedown by J.J. Wilson, getting him into that grounded position. And then here's where he opens up. Nice body shots. You see Navarro eventually starting to have to say, I got to do something to protect myself, bring his leg up. Then you see JJ opening up, but watch where the shots land. You can even see the thumbs up from Navarro. The shots, for the most part, a lot of them bouncing off the arms, some getting through, but you've got to be selective and you've got to calm yourself down and know, I want power to be on my shots, not just volume.
Mario, get your mouthpiece.
First time J.J. Wilson will fight into a round number 2. Coming in at 4-0, he had finished all 4 of those wins in the first round. Navarro's 4 wins have also all been finishes, not all in the first round, like J.J. Wilson. Round 2, Wilson comes in, gets the takedown immediately.
Got a big right hand that led him to that takedown. That right hand stunned Mario.
Red gloves for Wilson. Mario Handsome Navarro in the blue gloves. He does tell us that the nickname came from his mom, calling him handsome over the years, as opposed to Anthony Taylor, who calls himself Pretty Boy.
Says everything you need to know.
Allegedly.
And his mom is biased.
If your mom's not biased,
I've known Mario since he had 1 tattoo. It's been a long time.
that says something right there.
True, so have I.
That was many hours ago.
You see JJ trying to use his other leg, slide it through. He's trying to slide past his guard into side control. A nice pass by JJ. That's just showing his level of where his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu's at. Done very well.
And what made that pass effective is he was able to get double underhooks and stretch Navarro out. So Navarro's upper body was laying flat on the back while he was using his legs.
You know what he's thinking of right now. You know what he's trying for. He wants the twister.
Trying to hit that twister. Navarro sees it coming. He's
got that arm.
Stop it.
And Navarro does not let that nice job by Navarro to utilize that to get himself on top.
JJ didn't have enough control of the legs as he was doing it. He was worried about getting the arm over his head instead of keeping control of the bottom half of his body.
Wasn't able to stop the hips.
Was a risky move, looking for the finish in that fashion.
It is a risky move, and you know, you look and you go, man, I love the fact that he went for that. Right now, beautiful reversal.
That was beautiful.
J.J. Wilson was trying to do his impression of the Korean Zombie years ago. Had one more recently as well.
He's in
Now
real trouble. He's got full mount.
Watch your back of the
Big
head.
difference you're going to see in what is it the referee will allow to go when someone's in guard and when they're in full mount and taking shots.
Bryce Mitchell, the other man to finish with the twister. Now he'll just be happy to lock in with the legs and hopefully finish his fight right here, right now.
Those of you guys watching at home, what you want to do is you want to be able to see Mario wants to stay on the side where the arm was underneath his armpit, because that side he can't, it's harder to be choked on. For JJ, he wanted to keep him on that choking side. He starts to reach it.
JJ has that.
It is all over! J.J. Wilson remains unbeaten. Second round finish, 4-0 inside the Bellator cage.
Take a look at this finish. Has the back, and you see him. Allowed Mario to move up. He's just sitting, waiting to move that into an armbar. Gets himself in position, pushes the hand away. Look at control of the head, extends the arm. Beautiful. Armbar submission. Look at that extension, Josh.
What got him in that position, originally it was right there. Instead of him just sliding his back up, he tried to spin back into him, and when he did that, he went right into the armbar. He needed to slide his back to the mat, his back flat to the mat. If he would have done that, he would have been able to still been on bottom probably, but he wouldn't have been armbarred.
You're exactly right, but it was Mario looking for the big move and JJ setting him up with it.
To make it official, love the Maori kid, here is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, it comes to an end by way of the arm bar. The tap officially, 2 minutes, 48 seconds, round number 2. The winner by submission, the Maori kid, J.J. Wilson.
Fourth win by submission.